Freud believed that many adult dreams are connected to deeply depressed desire, not because our dream. Let's find out. Hey, I am Dr. Zara, a licensed psychologist, and welcome back to the Dream Psychology series. Today discuss Chapter 5, Sex in Dream, Part 1. Now, before we begin, it's important to understand what Freud is actually saying. Many people hear this chapter's title and immediately assume the Freud believe every dream has a sexual meaning. But that's not true. In fact, Freud himself warns against making that assumption. Instead, he argues that many adult dreams contain hidden desires, and because sexual impulses are among the strongest and most deeply repressed human drives, they frequently appear in dreams but rarely in a direct way. To understand this chapter correctly, we need to look beyond the title and explore the psychology behind Freud's theory. Freud believed that human mind has two different levels. The first is the consciousness mind, the part we are aware of every day. The second is the unconscious mind, a place where forgotten memories, hidden fears, suppressed emotion, and unfulfilled wishes continue to exist. Just because we ignore a thought doesn't mean it's a pair. According to Freud, many thoughts remain hidden beneath our awareness, quickly influencing our emotion. During the day, our conscious mind acts like a guard. It filters thought and control that we are willing to accept. But when we fall asleep, the guard becomes weaker. The conscious mind suddenly has an opportunity to express itself. However, it still does not reveal everything directly. Instead, it disguises its messages. This is why dreams often feel confusing. A dream may contain strange people you have never met. It may place you in impossible situation. You might be flying, getting lost, running through unfamiliar place, or speaking to someone who passed away year ago. Freud believed the unusual scenes are not random. They are symbolic expression of hidden thought. Freud explained that among all human instincts, sexual impulse experience some of the strongest restriction. From childhood, people are taught which thoughts, feelings, and behavior are acceptable and which are not. As we grow older, many natural desires become controlled by social rule, culture, religion, and personal value. These desires don't disappear. Instead, according to Freud, they move into conscious mind. While we are awake, we keep them under control. But during sleep, they may appear again, but in disguise. This disguise is extremely important. Freud did not believe dreams simply show hidden wishes like a movie. Instead, the unconscious mind transforms those wishes into symbols, stories, and images. That's why dreams rarely make immediate sense. A dream might appear completely unrelated to real life. Yes, beneath its strange surface, Freud believed their thought can be good emotions, meaning waiting to be discovered. One of the biggest mistakes people make is thinking that every symbol has one universal meaning. Freud disagreed with that idea. He believes symbols only become meaningful when he connected to the dreamer's own experience. The same object could represent something completely different for two different peoples. That's why dream interpretation requires patience rather than quick unconscious. Freud also reminds us of something very important. Although many dreams involve hidden sexual wishes, not every dream should be interpreted that way. Some dreams express fear, others reflect anxiety, some represent ambition, loneliness, guilt, grief, hunger, thirst, or emotional conflict. In other words, dreams are expressions of many different human needs, not just one. This point is often ignored when people criticize Freud theory. Freud himself clearly stated that reducing every dream to one explanation is a mistake. Instead, he encouraged us to study dream carefully, considering the dreamer's personal history, emotions, and life circumstance. Only then can we begin understand what a dream might actually mean. So, if dreams don't reveal hidden wishes directly, the next question is, why does the unconscious mind choose to disguise them? According to Freud, the answer lies in what he called the dream censor. Even while we sleep, a part of the mind continues to protect us from thought that might feel disturbing, embarrassing, or emotionally difficult to accept. Because of this inner censorship, hidden desire cannot appear exactly as they are. Instead, the mind transforms them into symbols, unusual events, or imaginary situations. This is why dreams often seem confusing at first glance. Freud believed that disguise is not meant to deceive us. It is actually a way for the unconscious mind to express itself without creating psychological discomfort. Think of dream as a coded language. Instead of speaking in clear sentence, the unconscious mind communicated through metaphors, emotions, and symbolic image. That is why two people can have completely different dreams while experiencing similar emotions in real life. Their unconscious mind create different symbols based on their unique memories, experience, and personal histories. This is also why Freud warned against using a simple dream dictionary. He did believe no single symbol has the same meaning for everyone. For one person, water might represent place and emotional healing. For another, it could symbolize fear, uncertainty of painful memory. The meaning always depends on the dreamer's own life. Freud also addressed another important misunderstanding. Many critics claim that he explained every dream as being sexual in nature. However, if we read his work carefully, we find that Freud repeatedly saying that is not the case. He acknowledged that people dreams about many different needs and emotions. A person who is hungry may dream about food. Someone who is thirsty may dream about water. A person struggling with fear may dream of being chased. Other may dream about success, failure, love, loss, his family. These dreams reflected different aspects of human psychology. Freud simply argued that because impulses are among the most deeply repressed human drive, they naturally appears in dream more frequently than many other wishes. But frequently does not mean excessively. Thus, distinction is extremely important. Another fascinating idea Freud introduces is that dream often combines several thoughts into one single image. One dream character may represent more than one person. One place may remind us of several different memories. One event may impress multiple emotions at the same time. The unconscious mind is incredibly creative. Rather than telling a story logically, it compresses emotion, memories, and desires into symbolic experience. That is one reason dream often feels strange yet emotionally powerful. Even today, many psychologists agree that dreams can reflect our emotions and inner concern. Although modern psychology does not accept every part of Freud's theory, his work completely changed the scientific study of dream. Before Freud, many people believed dreams were either meaningless or supernatural. Freud introduced a completely idea. He suggests that dreams are psychological messages that deserve careful attention. Whether we fully agree with him not, his theories opened the door to an entirely newly way understand the human mind. His idea continued to influence psychology, literature, art, and even modern psychology therapy. Perhaps the greater lesson from his chapter is not that every dream hides a secret desire. Instead, it is the reminder that our inner world is often much richer and more complex than we realize. Dreams encourage us to ask questions about ourselves. They invite us to explore our emotions, memories, fears, and hopes from a different perspective. And sometimes understanding our dream may also help us better understand the person who dreamed it. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss the next chapter. Thank you so much for watching.